At the end of December of last year, you were at Robert Morris University, and you predicted that we'd have a significant drawdown of troops in early 2007. That hasn't happened.
It hasn't happened. A different choice was made by the President. The President received advice from his military advisors last fall that said, do not send more troops. General Abizaid went before the Congress, the commander of Central Command, and said he had consulted with all of his division commanders in Iraq and all of the senior commanders, and none of them wanted to send additional troops. They thought the strategy at that point should be to put the burden on the Iraqis to resolve what I call a civil war. They didn't call a civil war, but I think that's what it is. And in the course of the fall, the Baker-Hamilton Commission came up with their report, which said a temporary surge might be useful, but as a way of getting to a different kind of strategy, which is to pull back from direct confrontation in places like Baghdad and provide a security net around it and let the Iraqis deal with the civil war. And our focus should be on training the Iraqis to do that, not pulling out. We're not going to walk away from this problem, Tim. Even if we wanted to, we're not going to walk away. So cut and run is not anybody's option. It can't be an option. The question is, are we doing it in the best possible way? Are we delaying the inevitable conclusion of this civil war that ultimately will be fought out between Sunnis and Shias, Shias and Shias, Sunnis and Al-Qaeda? And Al-Qaeda is a relatively small percentage of this overall problem, but a very violent percentage. As the National Intelligence Estimate characterizes Al-Qaeda, it says they are the accelerant. They have the most effective bombs, the more vicious soldiers that are on the battlefield in this civil war. And so they have to be dealt with. But it is not just an Al-Qaeda problem. It's much bigger than that. It is a sectarian conflict that I choose to call a civil war.